This is probably going to be the most controversial one. Would you still date me if I was a... Hi guys, we're here today for a very serious video. I have Brian with me. And we are going to talk about how we really met, answer some spicy questions while eating these spicy wings. Eden is also here for moral support. Eden, do you have anything to say to the audience?
No.
Okay, thank you for the insight. No one online knows the true story of how Brian and I actually met, so we're gonna tell that today. Brian, how are you feeling?
Mixed emotions. I haven't eaten anything as spicy recently.
Yeah, I'm really scared for this because I am not big on spicy foods. I try to avoid them, I never eat them, and I am a huge baby when it comes to eating stuff like this, so I am going to be in pain. So let's get into this. So the way this works is before we answer a question, we eat a spicy wing. Let's do this. Can I take the smallest one? Is that the smallest one? No, that's a big boy.
Is it to eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all.
These aren't as spicy as these though.
Oh wait, no, it's getting spicier. The first question is, what word do I say the most in conversation?
Say like a lot.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Like, how often do I say like?
You just said it twice.
Speaking of that, you guys should like this video.
Now you gotta answer, what do I say often?
You say basically a lot. You'll be like, well, basically it means that we can just basically.
Yep.
So now, the real tea. How did we actually meet? So we first met after the JoJo Siwa concert when I had gotten kicked out and that stranger was beating me ruthlessly with their Gucci slide in the alley of downtown Tulsa. Brian was walking by and he saw what was happening.
Had to step in and save her. Couldn't let her get hit with that slide.
Wait a minute!
It was after the JoJo Siwa concert that we met, but it wasn't like at the concert. It was time frame like a few days after.
So there's an app called Tinder. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone thinks that we met on Tinder because I made that video trolling guys on Tinder, basically just talking to them, saying weird stuff. And I was talking to a guy in that video who was also named Brian, but it was Brian with an I. And so lots of y'all think that I met Brian in that video, but he is a different Brian. Funny enough though, I did meet him on a dating app, just not Tinder. So a day after I made, or no, it was the night of that I made that Tinder video. I was like, I want to make more videos from dating apps, like with guys. Huh? Whether they're musicians or just messing around with them and saying funny stuff. So I downloaded Bumble as a complete joke, just for the content. And I matched with Brian. We started talking and here we are over a year later. What was the first thing that I said to you?
I think the first thing you said was you liked my shirt in one of my pictures. Should have wore that today, but I didn't. And then I commented back, I liked your colored hair.
What did you think of the one photo I had? Because I put a photo on my profile where I'm laying on the floor, burritoed in my blanket, and I'm crying. So you saw that. What were you thinking?
I think the biggest thing that I was I'm going to say basically. It was just a lot of, I was like, okay, she's obviously not taking it as serious as like some of the other people that are like putting their professional photos on there. And then like obviously I thought she was very pretty and attractive.
Aww.
And
you were on the app because some of your friends.
Yeah, I basically
like,
got peer pressured into doing it. I had a friend meet his fiance on it, and he was just saying, he's like, you have to get on it, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll just get on it to shut him up. And then I was actually on it for a couple months, and I was about to delete the app, and that's when we matched. Happy I didn't delete it. But one of her next questions was if I was a murderer.
True. I got that out of the way before we met in person. I asked him, how do I know you're not a murderer? Oh, I guess I have to eat one of those now.
Spicier one?
I feel like I need something to wash it down with though. Hold on a second.
You want one?
There's one for you just in case. You
you.
probably won't need it. No, they're not
Product
sponsoring me. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die.
You're such a baby.
No, I'm literally gonna die. Do I have to eat the whole thing at once?
No.
I would say yes.
Is that the hottest wing you've ever had?
Oh, it's getting worse. At first first, it seemed fine, but yeah, this is bad. What flavor is that?
This one is a mango habanero, and then that one's just a standard buffalo hot. This is actually one of my go-to flavors I get though.
How do you eat that? Like all of them?
I like the burn.
Okay, next question. We made it official that we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and literally the day or 2 days after that, I left to go to Europe for a month for my European tour with flight. How did that make you feel?
We knew it was coming. That was like one of
Yeah.
the things. I mean, I even said to her, I was like, we don't need to technically be official until after you get back. I was like, this could be one of those things that we wait. And you said, no, you just make it official. I was like, okay. So we experienced long distance dating for that whole month, which was interesting because like I'd be going to bed at 2 a.m. and she would be waking up and we'd FaceTime and then like vice versa.
This is really spicy, Brian. It doesn't stop. It stays in your mouth.
Some time for another one.
Yeah, because the next question is super spicy. Here's- Eden, you need to try one of these. Yeah, I probably should be dipping it in the ranch. All right, Brian, who said I love you first?
Elise beat me to it.
I'm out of here.
Okay, yeah, I said it first, but Brian was planning to say it a few days later. And
No, it was the next day.
Oh, the
I
next
was
day,
like
yeah,
planning
yeah.
it the next day and you beat me to it.
This next question you have to be super honest on, but also first I have to... What is the weirdest thing about me? Don't hold back. Say what you need to say.
I would almost say it's your career, what you do, because it's one, it's not like a normal profession, but then two, also it's like it requires you to do weird stuff like eating very spicy wings for a video.
And going to Kids Bop concerts.
Or
So,
JoJo Siwa.
That's a good answer.
You agree, Sunshine? What about me?
The weirdest thing about you to me is that whenever something expires, you throw it out right away, like even if it's still good.
Well, there's a reason why it has an expiration date.
No, okay, obviously for stuff like dairy products or
No, anything.
you know, but stuff like, I don't know, candy or
Yeah,
even
if-
bread stays good for longer than.
If it hits like the minute that it's expired, no, it's out.
Yeah, I grew up in a family where like if there's mold on the bread, you just cut off the piece of bread that has mold and eat the rest of it. That's like how my parents.
Before it expired.
True. But it was you and your brother. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
We both wear pants.
Wearing pants is good.
Especially in public.
Alright, if I'm feeling down or sad, what are 3 things that you would do to lift my spirits?
Ice cream's always a good option. Watching James Charles apparently makes her happy. And then like bringing food, just in general, usually cans.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So for you, I would be like, hey Brian, you want to go get Whataburger? Do you want to go fly your drone? Do you want to play video games? And
Yeah,
then
that
that would
sounds
make you
about it.
happy. When we get in an argument, who usually wins the argument?
Elise, because the woman's always right. The woman's always right.
Yeah! Nah, but for real, we don't argue.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually had a legitimate argument.
Do you think we will have more than 5 children?
I was aiming for like 12.
Oh, I thought 20. How many kids do the Duggars have?
Yeah,
We
they're
gotta
our
do that.
competition.
They have 19 children. So
Oh, yeah, that's
we
20.
gotta do 20. Now we're talking about deal breakers. If I was a worm, would you still date me?
I don't know if that's possible.
You gotta answer. It's a yes or no question. Brian.
Sure.
What if I was an Alaskan bullworm?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Then,
Okay, good. Would you still date me if I constantly said the word swaggy unironically?
I would not live with you if you said that word constantly.
This is probably going to be the most controversial one. Would you still date me if I was a scooter kid?
No.
Brian, for some reason, he despises scooters. He's a part of the skateboard gang.
Yeah, as somebody who grew up skateboarding and stuff like that, we frown upon scooter kids.
Last question, so I gotta finish this. If you were a food item, what would you be? I would either be pizza, because I'm greasy, or I would be Peeps. You know those little Easter marshmallow Peeps things? I would probably be those because no one likes them. What would you be?
Probably chicken nuggets. Everyone likes chicken nuggets. I mean, that's practically what we just ate.
True. All right, I might just go pass away. My mouth is on fire. Eden, do you have any questions? Have we exposed our relationship enough?
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do dolphins actually sleep?
Yes, they do. They are mammals, so therefore they do sleep. That was right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and of course, thank you to Brian for agreeing to do this. He does have social media, so if you want to go check out his platforms that he's on, I will put all those links in the description. Of course, give this video a like. We hope you have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Bye.
Unsubscribe to Eden Eklund.